Hey, I'm Lizzy McAvoy. This is Winter NAMM 2020, and you're watching Burl TV. Hey, I'm Lizzy McAvoy. I'm a singer, songwriter, and producer. I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and I am a proud owner of the Burl Mothership. I started producing when I was 18, so about 10 years ago. And my first little rig was a little Digi-Design 003 board, a couple little Elise monitors. I had a great microphone, a great preamp, and I just absolutely fell in love with gear, and I fell in love with being in the studio and be able to create this musical vision from songs that I was writing. And then I was at Sweetwater's Gear Fest, so fast forward, and I met the amazing people at Burl, and then I got to own a Burl Mothership, which has totally changed my studio life, and I love it so much. Okay, so when I was looking at getting the Burl, everybody was coming up and they're saying, you have to get this gear, you have to get this gear. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, is it gonna be that amazing? You know, because you get a little skeptical sometimes. So I go home, I plug it in, and it was like, it blew my mind. I was just pulling up old sessions. I had not tracked through the Burl yet. It was just old sessions. Everything was louder. It was more clear. It had all the punch. Like, I imagine my tracks having like some oompa behind it, and it had it. It was incredible. I've never plugged in a piece of gear and had such immediate change. It was so noticeable in the speakers. And then I started tracking through it, and I was like, holy cow, this is truly the best piece of gear I've put in my studio. The first thing I tracked through the Burl was acoustic guitars. And I think I'm very picky about acoustic guitars and vocals. And I think because that's where I started. Like, when I started producing, I wanted to just do really good acoustic guitars and vocals, that's it. So I could get my songwriting side across. So I got really dialed in on that. So the first thing I did was tracked acoustic guitars. And like, I think I love food. So like, I can only describe audio equipment in like food form. So the only way I could describe it is like having the most delicious filet and then wrapping that filet in the most delicious bacon. And then just taking like 2 sticks of butter and then melting it and putting it on top of that filet. And then really, that's what it was like tracking acoustic guitars to the Burl. It was like eating a filet with bacon and butter. Yeah. It's so smooth, like it's totally so smooth and classic. That's it.